For Sale, One Sister, Cheap. Story by Katie Ader and Rachel McBride. Illustrated by Mike Venetia. My little sister Sarah made me so mad one day, I decided to sell her. If that sounds mean, wait until I tell you what she did. I was finger painting yesterday and Sarah took a tube of toothpaste and squirted all over my painting. Mom said she was just trying to help, but I think she did it on purpose. That's not all she did. At lunch, she poured her green pea soup all over my bologna sandwich. Mom said it was an accident, but I think she did it on purpose. That was bad enough, but that's not all she did. Last night, she tore up my homework for the bottom of her hamster cage. Mom said Sarah thought it was scrap paper, but I think she did it on purpose. So, early this morning, Mom went to get money to pay the milkman. I thought it would be better to trade my sister. It would have saved a lot of money, but the milkman said he already had a little girl. Then I took Sarah to Joey's house to see if he would buy her. Joey always wanted a little sister. I told him I'd trade her for 2 of his new trucks. When he said, no deal, I told him I'd trade her for 2 of his old trucks. He still said no. I guess he didn't really want a little sister. Some of my friends had a lemonade stand. They offered to help me sell Sarah. They were glad to help because they think little sisters are a pain in the neck too. We almost sold her to one girl who wanted a friend, but she decided she'd rather have one more glass of lemonade. I thought someone at the grocery store might want to buy Sarah. So I taped a for sale sign on her back and pulled her in my little orange wagon with green racing stripes. She thought I was just taking her for a ride. A skinny girl with red hair and freckles was going to give me a candy bar for her. But at the last minute, she changed her mind. I didn't like that kind of candy bar anyway. A policeman came by and asked where we were going. I told him I was selling Sarah. He bought her for 3 cents. At last, I got rid of her. On the way home, the wagon was easy to pull, but there was no one to talk to. At the lemonade stand, there was a little girl that sort of looked like Sarah. I offered her a ride in my wagon, but she said she didn't like boys. Sarah likes boys. Playing with Joey wasn't much fun either without Sarah. He was mean. Joey likes little sisters. I didn't want to go home. Mom would make me eat all the green pea soup. Sarah likes green pea soup. But as soon as I opened the door, my sister ran up and hugged me. I was so surprised that the policeman had brought her home that I hugged her back. I didn't mean to hug her. Hugs are for sissies. But Sarah said I did it on purpose. Hi, if you like this video, please give this a like and hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a new video.